Hello again from Scouse Farm, the final harvest of the season. So, as you know, I've been growing potatoes in containers all year. I've been doing it for a few years now, about 3 or 4 years, just to try it out, and I'm quite happy with it. So I would rather grow them in a container like that, so I know exactly where they are and how many I've got, as opposed to putting it in a bed like where you can see the cabbages and the onions. So that was the final harvest of King Edward potatoes out of this bucket, where you can see the saved compost. We've had quite a very good haul. So look at the amount I've got in there, and they're very healthy, apart from one that's got solanine on, which you can see from a previous video. I explained what it is. You see the green there. So that one, you can cut it off and use it, but I prefer just to lash it. So that will be going in the garden waste bin. One casualty out of a full squadron right there is quite happy. So I'm happy with that. That's the last harvest I've got this year, but they will be getting well used up in a roast dinner, and they are gorgeous, because the last lot I had, I've been getting rave reviews from all the people I've given them to. And while I'm here, I'll just slowly scan you around and show we've got our first ripe blueberry, and it's on the skanky little straggler that's struggling. I took it out of a container and I've planted it basically in a spot where it doesn't like, and it's just not very good. So I'm gonna cut that right back this year and see if it regenerates, and if it does, it does, and if it dies, it dies, as Ivan Drago says. So where are we? Unless they've blown off while I've been out and about. We've got one there, you can see that's ripe, only small. We've got another one behind, and another one or two at the top there, you can see there. So they are going to get munched in a minute, but they're quite rubbish. But what I do want to show you on the blueberry front is the amount that I've got on the bush next door. Absolutely loads. And this one is a late one, so I think you're looking at September, late August for these to go blue. But I'll be getting a very good harvest off them. And that's it then for the spuds. So just a short video. That's it for this year. We've had quite a good harvest of containers potatoes, considering we've had blight and all sorts of issues with the weather regarding how wet it's been over the spring and the summer so far. Very little sunlight, and I can show you all the buckets of the spuds that have been harvested have been re-topped up with compost from my compost heap, and I've moved the container blueberry down here, and this is my favourite one, because this blueberry has the biggest ones on, and this is going to be gorgeous. I'll just show you one of these before I go. Look at the size of that one compared to the others. He's on the turn now, and there's a couple more on the turn, or close to it, in that bunch there. So they're going to be munched very soon. So thank you very much for watching. Say goodbye to the potatoes for a year. I will be doing one experiment with potatoes. I'm going to plant a couple of the ones I've already harvested without letting them chit first. I'm just going to put them in a bucket and see if they grow from now up until about Christmas, to see if I can get anything from them. So I'll just do a little experiment like that. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already done so. And Scouse Farm, we'll see you again soon.